Hi and welcome to the Martin Bell Show. Hopefully you've been keeping well and been having a good day so far. So does feel good to finally be back and to be live streaming. And the video game we're going to be playing today will be some car mechanic simulator, where we're going to be repairing some vehicles and making some money and improving our garage and making it a better place. So we're going to be continuing where I left off. I had to repeat one of the missions because I accidentally forgot to actually save the game file, and because I didn't save it, I'd had to redo it basically. So we're just in this one. We're going to do a nice short mission. So replace the engine oil and filter. So let's take a nice short little mission for the first one. So let's go and put this on the car lifter. So I like it. It's stylish. Does need a good cleanup though, and yeah, so hopefully everyone's been keeping well and been keeping safe during these times. So lift the vehicle up and away. Lift the vehicle up. Max weight 3,200 kilos. That's heavy. So perfect. So yes, I have made another, before I say anything further, this does not constitute as financial advice. If I ever talk about any of the finances, it's just me documenting my journey and my ideas and my thought processes for motivational and educational purposes only. So I have purchased myself £500 worth of FTSE 100 ETF. It's the iShares FTSE 100 ETF. It's the ticker symbol ISF, sorry. Yeah, so that's what I have purchased. So now that fill order should take place on the open of the London Stock Exchange. So around 8 AM that should fill, and I've just got it execute under best price basically. And so what I do is I add funds to my brokerage each month or every time I get additional pay if I work extra hours or days, and then I just add that bit in, and once it gets to a certain amount, then I do a purchase. I don't do many lots of little purchases. It's just one purchase every now and then, because it does cost £10. That was £11.95 to buy the shares, and that's one of the reasons why I moved to Hargreaves, is because that I know it will be there in the future. How do we remove part? Right, order 16 part B. So that's what I have done on here. I'm with Hargreaves Lansdowne. Really happy with them so far. I'm gonna go to main shop, engine, and oil filters. I think it was that one. I really should have checked my order list. 16 or I16, one or the other. And yeah, $18, so not bad indeed. So I do apologise if we're having some buffering issues. If there is any, I do apologise for that. I will be recording this live stream, so if there's any problems, it will be re-uploaded as a video file instead, if there's any problems there. So yeah, I roughly have around about 200 once that goes through on tomorrow, that purchase. I should have roughly around 200 units of the iShares FTSE 100, and before the virus was happening, I used to roughly get around 6p per quarter per unit, so that'd be 2p every month. So let's do 6p per 200, so that's roughly £12 a quarter, or £4 every month. So I've nearly got to one of my first goals, is to so that each month that it buys one more unit of itself each month, which is one of the bigger, big but small goal that I have in my investing. So now we need to make sure we need to put some oil in. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 12. That'll do. Let's have a little look, see, check the oil. Where is you're there. So yes, we could put in, try 2 more seconds worth of oil. 1, 2, and let's try that again, shall we? Perfect. So now let's car status, all done, finish the order, total payout of $126. Perfect. So now we nearly got our level 5 upgrade. So as you may have seen, if you haven't, we've gone back XP, as I said, as I forgot to say, so we'll be able to get that unlock back. So that's what I'm trying to do with my investing. I want to build up roughly a £5,000 investment into the iShares FTSE 100, and that will get me roughly, will get me 781 shares, and then that would drip me when times get better and things get a little bit better, roughly £47 every quarter, or £15 every month, which would get me additional nearly just under 2.5, let's call it, more units each month. So that's what I really wanted to do, so it drips into itself and really snowballs there. As I said, I'm not a licensed professional. This does not constitute as financial advice. It's just me documenting my journey, and for motivational and educational purposes only. So we have several different options here, so let's let this one expire and see what the next one is. Or we do a break this one. Let's take the order. Do some nice simple ones before at the beginning of the live stream, and then we'll do more complicated ones. Oh, quite well. They're looking. Well, I was going to say that they've looked after this one quite well, but they haven't. A lot of rust on the sides. So let's lift this puppy up. I do like my garage. It's a nice little work area. I wouldn't mind if there's a mechanic myself. I wouldn't mind this kind of workspace. It'd be pretty cool. Brake pads and brake disc ventilated. So okay, let's go to brakes. Brakes, brake disc. Let's get 2 as there's 2 wheels. Brake disc ventilated. Let's get 2. As we're going to probably need more of them later on. So yep, no. Let's take off the wheels. Perfect. So yeah, that's probably kaput. And it doesn't mind if we don't need to take this off because we're getting the XP anyway, so it all doesn't matter. So yes, afterwards I will be building up other positions in other ETFs. Most of my core positions will be in ETFs, and mainly in ETFs and broad market ETFs, and say bonds ETFs or corporate bond ETFs, and as well as some single stock ETFs that I want to dabble in, or that I feel that have a good potential for growth, or I see being around in the long-term future, as well as it's a bit more exciting than just buying an index as well. A bit more excitement there, but it won't be a very core position, my single stocks. I'm not sure what position size of my single stocks it's going to be yet, but I haven't decided, as I haven't either. I've only just started with my pension, getting the ball rolling and things like that. So with this one, it is my SIP, which is if you're in the United Kingdom, it's a self-invested personal pension, which means that it is a tax-sheltered account when you put the money in, as well as you do get tax relief, and that means basically the government put in 20% of what you put in. And if you're a higher rate taxpayer, I think you can actually claim the other part back, but that's got to be on a tax assessment form, as far as I am aware. And when you hit retirement age, I think at the moment, obviously the rules can change, you can take a lump sum of 25% tax exempt, or at the moment that's tax exempt at 25%, or you can leave it in or just withdraw it down. And for me personally, what I'm going to probably do is I wouldn't want to tax the principal in any way. I know I could probably, depending on my situation, I'd rather have the more income each month personally. Then I'd rather have the lump sum. I'd rather have a bit more security with money coming in each month. I may not get as much, or may not be able to live such a good a lifestyle, but long term, as life expectancies hopefully, touch wood, increase, and hopefully my one does too, and that I'll be able to enjoy retirement and then not having to attack the principal, and that's not good for the mentality, knowing that you're drawing down on the principal of what you've had to save, basically. My other option is going to be my ISA, which I have got with a different company, which is AJ Bell. Really good, really happy with them so far. And that's with an ISA, so they're really good as well. And I'm gonna be elsewhere as well. That'll probably be more ETFs as well. With the SIP, you can't start to withdraw till you reach a certain high age, because obviously it's a retirement thing. So I think the age is going to be, currently, if it doesn't change for me, it'll be 57. But with an ISA, you can take the money out and spend it on what you want when you get it. Obviously tax-free, the dividends and capital gains. But personally, I'll just be reinvesting it and continuously reinvesting it until I maybe see something I like or don't like. Well, probably something I do like, and then I'll get it then. But personally, I'll just rather reinvest for dividends. So in this one, we've earned $210 for that mission. So I will be playing some other games. I have got my PC on the way, a new PC coming on the way, as I wanted to treat myself, as I've had this PC for quite some time now, and I do want to play some new later games on a higher quality, and I want to be able to edit and then render them out quickly, and so basically I can be more productive. So we're going to lift this up and then let's see what's on the thing. Brake pads and ABS module. So where is this ABS module? There. The ABS module. Quite a lot of screws in this. take off the ABS module and go and repair it. Well, actually can't repair yet because I don't have that tool. $700 for an ABS module. That is an expensive puppy. So, plus, yeah. So yeah, I have roughly around after thing. So I've just started this year with my SIP. It was a few months ago. I've invested quite heavily and been very fortunate I have this opportunity to, at this moment in time, to invest. And at the moment the portfolio and cash value is around about 1,300 once the purchase goes through tomorrow. So we need to find that brake pad. So we've got to take off all the tyres and find that brake pad and which one it is. So yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to say, with the SIP you can put up to £40,000 in a year, but that, I think that's also inclusive with the government's part as well. So what's that? 25%. Let's say 40,000. No, that's not right. 0.25. So £10,000 would be, so you can put roughly 30,000 in. Obviously that's a crazy sum of money and I can't do that at the moment, but I would love to be able to put the full amount in, but hopefully in the future I will be able to. That is one of my long-term dreams, is to there, I think it's that one, so we can add the brake pads. Go and buy some brake pads, shall we? That's one of my long-term dreams, is to put the full amount of my SIP in each year and my ISA each year as well, and then maintain doing it every year and max them out every year. That is one of my long-term dreams. A very hard goal because that is a crazy sum of money to be putting in. That's roughly, obviously taking off the 10 for that, so that's 30, so that's roughly around £50,000 invested each year. So that is a considerable sum of money, not currently viable on my current income or the job that I do at the moment, but in the future that may change. Hopefully it will. It will change. I also do want to upskill and learn new things. So some of the other ideas I have will be trying to teach myself some coding, maybe to build some websites or apps that will be useful, simple apps that would be useful for people to use in everyday life, that are tailored to a mass for a certain idea. For, I don't know, for example, conversion from metric to imperial, for an example, and then put ads on them and then make a little bit of passive income that way. And then I was thinking all that passive income, obviously paying the correct amount of tax and all fees and legal fees, and once that's all left and paid, and then just to invest in whatever that drips in. And if that does get to a large sum of money, I would love to be able to obviously max out, as I said, my ISA and my SIP. So that was a pretty good job in this game. We earned $1,110 for completing this mission. So I do plan on live streaming for a little while today, so I'm not going anywhere. So if you want to, please feel free to go and grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, some water. If you like to drink and are obviously of a legal age, then please feel free to grab yourself a drink. I must remember to save. Move car lift at A. Oh, we got XP. We got level 5. I forgot. Right. I'm thinking what's this? To expand your garage as test path and repair bench to your garage. It's not too bad at the moment, walking backwards and forwards. Let's expand my garage. Can we unlock that? An iPad. Things we can do ordering. Unlocks the tire chest. And yeah, increase my odds of repairing successful. So there we go. So that's some good points that we've unlocked. And we need brake pads and a brake caliper. Brake pads, brake caliper. Might as well get 4. Might as well going to need them in the future. And brake pad. And I am being blind. There they are, hiding. We're going to need loads of them anyway, so don't need them in this vehicle, but all of them, but we can use them in some of the future videos. Future vehicles. So let's go and try to find the thing. So we're at level 5. The next unlock is at 1800 XP. Currently at 1441. And every time you complete a task, like you take off a part, you get 1 XP. So that's pretty cool. And also when you complete a job, I think you get a bunch of XP points. So I do plan on trying to get as many achievements for this game as possible. It's not like on the, well, I do have a PlayStation, but it's not like on the PlayStation where you get like the platinums, but you still do get the trophies. I don't know, I think it's as popular on Steam, because before I was more of a console gamer, but as lately I've gotten more into PC games, because still Steam, I really have taken a liking to simulation games, of job simulation games, puzzle games, and some of the indie games, and they're not always on the PlayStation normally, so it's nice to have the option to be on the PC and play some of these games that I really do enjoy. So if I do have to go away, it's because I got to refill my glass of water, because my voice will be getting a bit dry. But at the moment we're still good. I've still got half a glass and a tiny bit of tea left in my cup. So yeah, let's put this plug there. So yeah, with Hargreaves, obviously this is, as I said, doesn't constitute as financial advice. There are fees to actually be with them. I think you have with the SIP, the account maximum you can be charged currently at the moment is, for having the account with Hargreaves, is £200 a year, but that's not all. That's up to. So if you don't have much invested, you won't be paying the full 200. But I say if you have over a large sum of money, you won't be charged any more, because it's a 0.45% of your investment portfolio. So if you have a very large sum of money, anything over that 0.5% over that £200, you won't be charged any additional money. But if you do have ETFs, you will still be charged, obviously, the ETF fee, which will be not capped, but that would go to the ETF company, which is rightly so. Beforehand, I was with Trading 212, but I'm really glad I was with them. It got me into investing and things, but I don't see the sustainability and long-term viability of them able to be completely commission free. If you think about the ETF costs and the transactions, that's completely free, and but I think that's paid mainly via the CFD at the moment, and obviously things like that. It's getting complicated, and obviously that's not going to be sustainable long term. And they have introduced a fee, a deposit fee. So anything over £2,000, you're charged at a cash deposit is charged at 0.07%. That's very small. But then again, if you do add it up to large sums of money, it does up. But then again, at 0.07% is just the basic fee of like the iShares FTSE 100, which is 0.07%, but they still haven't paid the admin fee, and that's why I don't think that they're viable long unless they've got to rechange the way they do things, I think, personally. But I'm really happy the companies that look, our garage is bigger. If I actually had a business and this was my garage, I would be a happy bunny with this garage. Look at it, what a lovely work area. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's do another break one. I do like the break ones. Well, we'll do some other jobs a bit later on. So we've got 1500 XP. So let's move to the car lifter and lift this puppy up and see our car status. Brake pad. See what I mean? That's why I bought the brake pads, because you're always going to need them later, quite often in this game, for other vehicles. So can we inspect? I think that one will be fine. Can we examine? No, we'll take the wheel off. So we only need 2 brake pads. Now hopefully I always end up with less. Hopefully you don't end up with leftover bolts. Yeah, that's fine. Should be fine. It's not orange, it's only yellow, which is not great, but it's better than orange or red, which means it does need repairing. So yeah, I really do take a liking to the simulation games. They're more relaxed, chilled. I used to when I was younger, as I said, I used to like the Call of Duty days, but I'm more of a chilled, relaxed kind of person. And first-person shooters have some appeal, but not as much as they used to as I've grown and a little bit older. And my music tastes have changed as well. And if you probably listen to some of my other content, you could probably tell, probably not recently, but some of my favourite genres of music is jazz music. And I have actually in some of my videos included the royalty free jazz music in my videos. But I think mainly the recent ones I've done at the moment is like theatrical ambient sounds. The reason being I've gone for the ambient is because if you hear me talking and someone else talking, it can get a bit confusing and hard to distinguish from what I'm saying or they're saying. And it detracts and just gets a bit confusing, I find. So let's zoom out and put on the off-road tyre and put this puppy on. So hopefully, yeah, looking good. So midnight work is cool. So yeah, I'm currently going to be obviously going to be doing the book reviews. I haven't made a video on it yet, but there is an interesting item I have purchased, and which will be going into depth why I purchased it. And basically, it's a typewriter, a manual typewriter from the ye olden days. And the reason being is so that when I'm working, I can just solely work on scripts or my to-do list or things I want to write. If I want to write a letter, I can do it. And not many people do seem to write on typewriters anymore, and people will appreciate that much more than a printed one off the computer. Obviously a handwritten one's even better, but my handwriting isn't amazing, but I think they'll still appreciate the typewriter one. So this mission's earned us 120 bucks, so that's perfect. And the reason being also is that I got the typewriter. Oh, more experience XP. Achievement unlocked. Yeah, I got the typewriter because I can turn the computer off at night, and then I can still work, and I haven't got to worry about eye strain or winding down, because using the PC before going to bed is really bad for your sleep routine. The only reason I'm on this late at night is because I haven't got work tomorrow. I have 2 days off, but I do have lots planned. Brake disc, ventilator, brake disc. So I think the ventilated ones are on the front. Eventually I will know all these bits off by heart. Become a real mechanic. Yeah, so that's why one of the reasons why I got to I think that one's right. It's got that, and that's why reasons why I got that. As well as I can solely focus. I can turn my PC off, and I ain't got distractions of YouTube, music, emails, notifications, video games. So I can solely focus on getting the job at hand done. And when you push the keys, you can feel productive. You can really interact with the machine, and it can, you can feel you're being productive and getting a lot done. And the act of just putting a bit of paper in and starting is a lot better. And then also, as I'm quite dyslexic as well, I can put all my thoughts down, get them down, and not having to worry about spelling. As with Word, obviously you don't have the red squiggly lines, the green squiggly lines for spelling mistakes or grammar errors. Just get the basic principle of the idea down, and then worry about the spelling a bit later. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, to arriving. It's really pretty actually. It's a silver coloured one, and as I said, I will be making a video on that. So let's see if we can actually, should we try and actually repair this? Can we repair a brake disc ventilated? Should we just try repairing some of these items? How do we repair? Repair? Ah! Might as well try and repair them. We can. Why waste not, want not. There's the motto. What was it? Brake disc ventilated. So yeah, it's a really nice silver colour. As I said, I will be making a video on it. On the typewriter I've got, the actual typewriter I've got a picture of it from the image of the seller on eBay. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it arriving, and it's just nice to get back to more kind of like nature, on more offline, if you know what I mean. It's more physical than just something on the screen, which is nothing physical. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that arriving, and it's been sent in the post, so yeah, I'm just waiting for it to arrive. It should be here hopefully in a few days, which is going to be cool. And I actually might make a video on my phone of me showing it off and showing me using it, which would be cool. I'm really happy about. So let's get this all back in. So yeah, we've nearly got another unlock of 1800 XP. So yeah, I did have a power cut earlier today. A few power issues, but managed to get it done. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting doing the book cruise, and I am going to look forward to what is it? Brake caliper cylinder. Yeah, I am going to really looking forward to writing up the book reviews on the typewriter as well, which is going to be cool. Let's get eight. That'll be 2 vehicles if we all need replacing. Might as well whilst I'm here. Expensive bunny. Yeah. Mount the tire. So let's see the car status. So we've completed all the missions for 254 bucks. So at the moment I have around about £1,300 invested, as I said, in that FTSE 100, and I think it's around about a 3.5% dividend yield. So it's 0.035 times by 1,300. So at the moment I'm going to get roughly about £45 a year from that. So if you think about that, divide that by 12, that's £3.80 every month. So if you think about it, that can get me 1 AAA game every year, or it can buy me some other things. So that's how I like to do my math. I don't really have luxury items, don't really appeal to me. I rather have like a few nice items, and I'd rather just invest money and further my path to have freedom and have security, and in case anything happens I'll have money coming in and I'll have a more relaxed retirement or later years, and then I won't have the stress and I can actually enjoy life. I may not be the next Elon Musk with wealth, but you don't have to be. Not everyone has to have that level of wealth, but I wouldn't, if I could achieve that, I wouldn't say no. 14. Yeah. Buy. So I'm thinking we should save and return to the main menu. Save game and return to the main menu, just so that we don't lose the actual gameplay, and we'll go back in and we'll continue. Just so that we don't lose any of the world save files. So I'm going to have to remember to transfer the world save file for this game onto the new PC, which is really cool. It's a really nice PC. I'm really happy to it arriving, but there's I know it's going to cost me money, so but I do want to get the achievement. So let's just be really bad and I was gonna leak the oil on the floor for the achievement, but it's best not. I don't need to do that. I can always do that a bit later anyway. So let's move this thing back. Put everything back where it belongs. And we're gonna have to now insert the new part. Perfect. And now lower the vehicle, and then we'll put the oil in, and then we have completed this mission. So we're at level 6. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And yes, that is one big oil bottle. Perfect. The dipstick. Oh, that's perfect. Don't need any more oil than that. Close the hood. And car status. Everything seems completed. Payout $137. I ain't complaining over that. To another mission. Let's see what we've got. Another oil. Brake this suspension. Yeah, let's do suspension now for a little bit of a change. Yeah, I think we should put this thing on test path, and then we can then run the tests, and then see how everything is going. And now we need to do suspension. Just so we know that it is, so I don't have to manually do it all. And then see, quite a lot of things being tested. So now let's put this on to car lifter. Perfect. Shut my door. Be nicely organized. So let's lift this up. Again, because it's gonna be suspension, so sadly I'm gonna need to get underneath the thing. Oh my. Sway bar front end link A. And there it is. Oh my. So we've got to take all them parts off. They're all rusty. So yep, this is going to be a nice point scoring mission. So hopefully everyone's been keeping well and you're enjoying the live stream so far, or if you're watching the replay and enjoying the commentary. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe for more content. And if you click the bell notification button, you get notified when I next release a video. As I said, we don't just play video games. I also talk about what's happening in the news and finances, as well as my actual portfolio and what's actually in my stock portfolio for my SIP and my ISA. I don't currently have a journal invest because I want to fill my tax sheltered ones first, and then if I have anything left over to invest, it would be non-tax sheltered brokerage account, which I haven't done at this moment. So now we need to take out the sway bar. Lots of things that need taken out, so hopefully we might be able to actually repair some of these and instead not buy new ones, so we can save some money. How much is in our piggy bank? £7,300, so that's a considerable amount of money. Hopefully we get more on that in the future, but that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Yes, we've got to take out that, and then no, not oops. So let's check what let's try the fixing bench. So that's from repair. Right. So can we so now we need to, can we go to inventory and then sell? We'll do that one later. So steering. Steering rack, $800. So let's put that in. Oh, I could push T now on the keyboard. I have to remember that. Put that in. T. That's cool. That makes life in a tie rod. Let's put that in. Put the other one in. Outer tie rod. That can go in. Yep. And then perfect. Now we can do it on this side as well. It's got to spin round a little bit. Front steering knuckle A. Front steering knuckle A. I'll probably need two of them. Oh, achievement unlocked. I can afford that. Bronze. Hey, that means I've another achievement. Pretty sweet. Lower suspension arm. Okay, so we want that. Lower suspension arm. Lower suspension arm. I probably want two of them. And let's put that in. That. Rubber bushing. They want some rubber bushings. Rubber bushings. Excellent. Rubber bushing. Might as well get 4. And small rubber bushings. Might as well get 4 as well. Let's put there. Perfect. And there we go. Perfect. And now we can put in, oh my, that front axle knuckle cover. That's only got 1% left. Let's put that in. And the outer tie rod. It makes it a lot easier pushing T on the keyboard and having to keep going back to the PC. So I will have to go. I don't think I'll need to go back to that PC now for a while. Front shock absorber A. So we got to take the shock absorbers apart. Let it do its job. So we want that, the spring, front spring. So we want, oh yeah, we can do it still from here. Spring, front spring, I'll get 2 because they're a bit pricey. I only need 2 of them at the moment. That'll do. Join them together. And then put that in. Perfect. And then we want to put in front and bar, sway bar, sway bar. So yeah, I am looking really in the future to actually get into some of the bonds and then purchasing the vehicle and upgrading it and then selling it on. And there's some other games in my wish list. I've got about 70 odd games in my wish list at this moment in time. Some of them have been released, some of them, most of them haven't. Most of them are actually simulation games, renovation games, and things like that. One of them is a washing game where you have to jet wash everything clean, which I'm looking forward to do, like a detailing thing. And there's a car wash simulator too, which looks really cool and a bit of fun to play. So yeah, I am also looking forward to playing some more of the Cyberpunk. I haven't played it at all yet. I have got it on the PC, so I am looking forward to playing that, but I'm going to wait till my new PC comes, and hopefully the EU release the part sometime soon. What is that? Front wheel hub. Front wheel hub. So I'll be back in literally a few minutes because I'm going to get myself some more water. I'm back. So, how many do we want? Let's probably get 2 for now, and then put them in. So, let's put them in, shall we? So, how long we've been live streaming? So, just a little bit under an hour. And if you're not from the UK, the time currently is where I am. It's midnight, 24 minutes past midnight, which is a little late, but let's try and repair some more items. Get some brake pads. Brakes. Brake pads. Buy another 4. We will go through quite a lot of brake pads. So, we should have a new unlock soon, because we're going to be moving up to level 7. Hopefully soon, because we've got 2000 XP out of 2300, which is needed. Front drive axle H. Front drive axle H. $70. Not too bad. So yeah, I will also eventually sometime soon do a room tour, setup tour, but not till I've done a bit more tidying and rearranging and my new PC arrives, which I'm thinking I'll probably wait for. So rubber bushing and front drive shaft. So we're missing a few items on the front. Right. So I took something off, but I don't know what. What was it? Front drive shaft. Let's see what the front drive shaft looks like. Front drive shaft. Front drive shaft, so that's what it looks like. Okay. That's what it looks like. So this is all got, oopsies. Looks like we've got to take this all off. Sorry. But at least we know we've got good parts. Hopefully we might be able to just get off with taking one side off. See, that's why it's best to double check and not rush things too much. See, I'm really glad this isn't my full-time job of being a mechanic. And we can get away with not taking it completely to bits, which is good. And then we've got to try and find where that bushing is. Perfect. So yeah, I'm really glad I've got into investing and thinking about my future, planning for my future, improving my situation, improving my life, thinking about retirement, thinking more about stability. Very important things to do. Oh, no, don't do that. Can that come out? So now we need to put that back in, like a new one. And now perfect. And then it can all go back. will go back as it was. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So yes, I'll probably try to record some videos tomorrow. I will want to live stream again sometime. Maybe tomorrow as well. If not, maybe Tuesday. But I'm going to have to try and figure out a schedule, because I haven't got one yet, and that's very, very important to have a schedule up and running. So yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying my content and you've been finding it useful and motivational, or getting you inspired to sort out or plan more for your future. Even if the times are tough at the moment, but you're thinking about it more. So when times get better, you can put more plans into fruition when the situation gives you the opportunity to, because I know times are tough at the moment with work, and not everyone has a job at this moment in time. If you're people aren't working, I would highly advise learning a new skill, or something you enjoy, like a trade or a skill, or learn new recipes, or so we're missing one rubber bushing, and I probably took it off the back. No, my luck. So let's go well at the back. Right. Yeah, I will learn a new skill or a new trade, or learning or going online classes if you can. There's plenty of good information out there. Or if you're studying and you're off, or I would get ahead by getting ahead of your studying and really making the best of a bad situation, and then it takes a lot of pressure off. If you plan ahead of the future, if you get ahead of yourself, you can relax a bit more and not panic as much as you're more further ahead. Where you're probably screaming at me on where it is, but I just really can't see it. So I'm thinking it's probably at the back, and I'm mistakenly taken something off which I shouldn't have. We will find it. It will be found. Where is it? Exam mode? No. That does help a bit. Aha, there. There you are. That's why you need to be replaced. That's why it was not working. I knew it. I knew it. So I think we've completed. We have completed this mission for $3,333. Let's take the money. So we got 2,100 XP, and let's pick a nice. Well, I was going to pick an easy job, but they're all gone. They're all suspensions at the moment. So let's wait for a new job to come in and check what we can unlock. We've got 1 XP. So what can we unlock? I'm thinking we should unlock that. That's handy to have. Unlock more testing facilities. What's this? It says, hey here. Hey, I'm a Roadmaster 1234. That's what they call me on the internet. I'm a master behind the steering wheel. In games now I got a real machine and show those disbelievers what I can do in the real road. So please do something with these rims because they are slowing me down. Oh, and I think something's not right with the engine. It makes a strange banging noise. Oh my goodness, take care. So let's take on a main mission. I think I'm just going to save game and return to the menu. We will be returning back to the game. I'm just saving it just so that we don't lose any of the progress. Because I've done that once already and I don't want to do that again. So that does not want to happen again. So let's lift this onto the, let's see what we've got to do to it. Never mind. So let's move car and we should put it onto the test path and then give it a test on that, and then test the tires and test everything basically. Test it all. Yep. And let's move forward. So 2170 XP. So brakes aren't great. 7% working. Now testing the suspension. Perfect. And my, this vehicle is knackered. It is knackered. Completely knackered. Closed. Luckily none of them parts need replacing. Hopefully not. Move car to the car lift A. We only have 1 car lift at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a new slot available soon so we can have like a main mission going and on one and then a side missions on the other. So we want to, where was it? Gadgets. Is it tune parts? No. Have we got you lifted up? I do. How do we? Oh, so we haven't got that yet. So this is a tire thing. Parts overview. Right. Where is the overview? Right. How do we? I see, now it makes sense. Now I can test the tires. And now we can test them. Oh, I've done them all. Excellent. So that's perfect. So let's see what we've unlocked. Have we found what we've discovered? No. Parts not discovered. So I'm thinking we're going to have to take this engine to bits. I'm thinking we should drain the oil out first of all, just so we don't have any mishaps. Just so there's no mishaps. Perfect. And now bring it down and do that. Perfect. Now we're going to take the engine to bits. Perfect. So we'll take off the exhaust manifold. Lots of bolts on this thing. So yeah, we get a next unlock level 7 soon. Hopefully soon we'll get to expand. Oh, see, this is damaged. And that's damaged. Take off the belt. Can we take off the belt? No. No. We've got to take off that one first. Then that. No. That. Then this one. That's it. And then that. So that should be several parts discovered. Let's take out that. No. So I'm thinking we should take out these coils. Take off the sparkies. That is a lot of work. Never mind. Let's take off this timing cover because I think there's probably more parts that are damaged behind it. And the rims. Okay, so the rims aren't right. As you can see, they're really rusted up. So that's probably the tyre is kaput as well. Let's take off the rims. They're gonna need new rims. We've got to take off separate them, and then rebuild them, and then we're gonna probably have to rebalance them as well. So quite a fair bit to do in this job lot, but we are doing well. We are doing really, really well. Part not discovered. I'm thinking it must be something. Like that. is how can we take this thing apart? So I'm thinking it's probably something. I think we should separate the tyres. Let's do that. Separate parts. Yep. And we should just take this thing to bits. Oh, that's got to come off. That's got to come off. Then that. Lots of bolts. So we nearly got our next unlock. So I'm thinking this looks quite damaged. It is, it's orange. That's what's damaged. This has got to come off. I think this has got to come off. This has got to be taken to bits. Then this has got to come off. It's all got to be taken to bits. So whilst that tile is apart, I might as well put the next one on. Get that open and up. Perfect. Take out that. Okay, lower the vehicle down, and there we go. So we've got 2,208 XP. Right, so I am going to probably lift this vehicle up a little bit more. Right, take out this and that. Whilst we're underneath, we might as well take out these, and then we need to go shopping. We need to go some shopping. Because there's quite a lot of bits to take out. Looking good. So hopefully you've enjoyed the live stream so far. As I said, if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe and smash that like button, as it really does help the YouTube channel out. And also if you click the bell notification, you get notified when I am next going live as well. So can we take these out? We can. Can this come out? No. That's got to come out. Right. Separate the tires. Take, and now we need to separate. Two more tires left to separate them. Got to put them together and then rebalance them. Ah, gearbox has got to come out. Oh my. This is a bigger job than a fart. That can come off. And then that. And then that should be able to come off. And lower the vehicle down. And then we should be able to take and then last separation for that one, and then we need to go oh my. We now need to go T, and we need to do some shopping. We need parts. Rim Classic 06. So 06. Rim Classic 06. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that was the right size. So take and install. Oh my. Standard tire B and standard tire. Standard tire C, and we want 4 tires. Perfect. And now we want to install. Put some new tires on the thing, make it look pretty. And we want to now take off the gearbox. I think it's almost at the part where I have to put it all back together. So now we need to lower it down. And that is still not a part discovered. So we might as well just put the fix the tires. Take and then install. Get them built and then examine. Where is it? The examine mode. Is it the filter? Battery. Can we repair? We might as well repair whilst we're here. Repair it all. Save some money. And install. So what is it that's just gonna have to see if I can find the part that's faulty. We will find it. It's only a matter of time. Does it give any more clues? Hi, I'm Roger. That's call me on the. I'm thinking it could be the filter. Let's take off this. And hopefully it's just the filter, and then we can repair it. Repair. Perfect. And take and balance. Balance the wheels, shall we? And now air filter. Let's grab the air filter. Air filter. $11. Can't complain for $11, can you? Right. So we need to do a bit more searching. So let's lift this vehicle up, and we will find this part. It will be found eventually. Take, and then balance. So almost. So we're almost at the point where I don't know where else it could be. So let's grab the tires and balance it. So, continue. I'm thinking we should save, wait for that to finish, and then I'm thinking we should save and return, just in case. There's the offending pace. Found you. There you are. I knew it would be found. And now we can put this puppy back together again. So I'm thinking that's balanced. Take, and then we've got one left. Balance. Last tire to balance. And now we can take parts. Can we fix? Sorry, it's just my latest sign's come down. It's lost its magnetism. Don't know if it's meant to be like a sign or anything. It just started to fall. Front shock absorber A. Right, let's see what we need. Front shock absorber A. Front that's it. That's the first part. And condition. That's it. And then the front spring. And then the front shock absorber cap. Front shock cap. Perfect. $65. I'll take that. And then that. Right. Perfect. And now have we actually now? No, part not discovered. We must be near. near completing the item. We must be near. We must be near. What else could it be with? There. 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 That's what it is. What is it? How do we take it off? I'm gonna take it all apart. How do we? We've got to take us all off the back. Oh, please don't say I've got to do that. We're almost there. So yeah. So after I've completed this, I will be thinking about wrapping up the live stream once I've completed this mission and saving the game. Perfect. Rear suspension cost member. So we want a cost member. Cost. Let's just put cost, shall we? Member. Rear. That was an expensive thing to replace. Yep, we should hopefully get the level up lock to get to level 7. So hopefully we can expand our garage in the next unlock. And that's perfect. And we'll be able to take you out soon. Nope, not that one. Soon, hopefully, and then we'll be able to have to see what's more attached. There's tons attached to it. What else is attached? Aha. Fuel tank. That and that. Can we take us out soon? Come on. Ah, finally. I think that was... Oh my. That wasn't the offending part. Oh my, I might actually have to think about maybe continuing this on another day. Trying to find the part is... Oh my. I really don't know what else it could be. Let's take this off. Take this off. And then this off. And then put this onto here. So I'm not talking that much. It's just I really thought I would have been able to complete this mission by now. So take parts. Can we repair? Right, repair all this. It's all been repaired. Perfect. Right, front shock A. Front shock is all but A. Right. Boom. What else does it want? Spring. Right. Spring. Front spring, $100. Right. And front shock absorber cap. Front exhaust. Let's put front cap. Only want one. Spent enough money as it is. Oh my, this piece, this car has been a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. What is this part that hasn't been? I bet it's something. I might just have to take it completely to bits. Be done with it, take it to bits. It's the only way to find it. What I'm gonna have to do is gonna have to all come to bits. Just can't find it. Oh, is it one of these bushings? It better not be one of these bushings. Right, it is. I bet it's one of these bushings. Is it going to be the radiator? Right, let's just lower the vehicle down, find out if it's a radiator or not. I really hope it's not a radiator. We spent all this time on it. And it's the radiator, isn't it? It is, isn't it? It is the radiator, isn't it? The radiator housing fan. And it is. Oh. Fair enough. Well, fair enough. Let's just put it in, and let's just build it and put it back to all back together now. Put it all back. One expensive fan, that's for sure. Put it all back together. Air filter cover. I'm glad we checked that as well. So that needs to be put back on. Put a new one on. So yep, they do owe us quite a bit of money. So these clips can be repaired as well. We need to buy 2 clips. Clip A, and you want 2. Perfect. And now let's add them back on. Add them back on. Right, engine block 14. So let's check. Right, let's put this back in. Let's see, let's put that in before I forget. And let's put this. Right, lift this up. So let's build your. Oh, have we got an unlock? We have got an unlock. So what have we got? We got once we get to level 12, we get to expand our garage. So we've got level 7. So we can have unlocks the OBD scanner. It will examine a lot of different components connected to the car's computer. Does not work with older cars. You can use it from the pie menu. Unlocks electrical multiplier. Let's check electronics. Yeah, that'll come in handy. I think I'll have that. So let's now put this card back together again, because it needs to be put back together. Needs to be put back together. So this has been one expensive build. Put on the brake pads, the brake caliper, and the thing. And put that on. Right. Let's put that in. Looking good, don't you think? So yes, we're nearly at the 2-hour mark. I'm thinking, I think when I do my video games and live streams, I think I want to keep it around the 2-hour mark. Otherwise I start to get a little bit tired. Ventilated. And also everyone else has things to do as well. Not everyone has loads of time to spare. So hopefully you have been enjoying the content, but I do really apologise for not talking massively. I was really trying to figure out what the actual problem is with the car. Oh, that's probably why I need to put the inner tie rod in. And now, so now let's put on that. Did need replacing. Let's get this all back together, and then we can all go to sleep and be fresh for tomorrow. Perfect. No, we need some brake calipers. Brake calipers. Brake calipers. We need 4. There we go. Perfect. And we can put in the bush and the wheel hub cap. That would be good enough. And now the fuel tank can go in, and then the pump can go in. Front exhauster cap can go in, and then yup. Perfect. Rubber bushing. Rubber. rubber bushing. Luckily they're cheap, so we'll have 8 of them. Perfect. Excellent. Put in the rubber bushing. I think we can put on the standard tyre. Nope, we need to put this on. Rear suspension arm. And then spring cap. Then the spring. And then the front exhauster cap. And then the standard tyre. Looking nice, aren't they? Looking nice indeed. They should be happy with the work I've done. I'm really happy with the work I've done. The major overhaul. A major overhaul. Rear suspension arm. Rear. Rear arm. Rear suspension arm. I need one. And okay, we need an upper arm. Perfect. So let's put the rear suspension upper arm in. And the rear shock absorber. And looking good, looking good. Hopefully you're happy with the work I have got done. Rear suspension arm A. Nuts. A lot of damage done there. So yeah, a lot of work's been done on this vehicle. Hopefully the customer is going to be really happy with the quality of the work. Excellent. Sorry guys, I am quite sleepy, but I do want to complete this and then save the footage game, and then we can wrap it up and we can all go to Betty Byers. Right, brake pads. No. And get the braille wheel on. Perfect. So, we have completed quite a bit of the game. So now, we've got to build the engine. So I'm thinking, actually it's quite time. It's quite late. It's nearly 1:30 in the morning. I've got to think of my neighbours and I don't want to speak too loudly. So I'm thinking I'm going to save game and return to the main menu. And then we're going to think we'll end the live stream here. So if you've enjoyed the content so far, let's just check that it's saved. Please feel free to subscribe and smashing the bell notification button so you get notified when I next release a video. And if you comment, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. One sec, guys. Just got to